What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, so check it out today, guys. Like I said, if we would get some decent weather, I told you I got a few GPS drones I wanted to show you guys, and this is one of them. I've been holding this back for a minute for you guys. Been anxious to show it to you. This is the Teegi Visuo XS818, okay? Let me say that one more time for you guys. The Teegi Visuo XS818, guys. All right. Now this would be a real budget-friendly, affordable GPS drone. You know what I'm saying? You know how I am, guys. I like to find good budget, affordable stuff for you guys. Test it and see if it's worth your money. You know what I'm saying? Before you go out and spend your money, I'm gonna try to get you guys the best bang for your buck and let you know, hey, is it worth it or not? Is it hot or not? And you guys leave me a comment below. Now, I'm gonna try to get this guy charged up, depending on how long it's gonna take to charge these batteries. I know nothing of how long it's gonna take to charge this guy or nothing. But let's get into this, man. This is the XS818, all right? So yes, does have GPS positioning, return, 4K HD camera, optical flow, double cameras, adjustment. I mean, you can adjust the little camera on there. It does not have a gimbal though, all right? 5G means you have to have the 802 Wi-Fi, guys. So check the specs on your phone. Make sure you got the 802, the 5G Wi-Fi for this guy, all right? Now, it says it has gestures, all that. Look at that. There's the remote right there. Looking pretty cool. This is the brown box that comes in. Not sure if it comes with a carrying case or not. I can't remember. I have not opened this yet, but we're going to get this boy out the binocs and get to the nitty gritty. As you can tell, it's foldable. Here it is folded right there. Looks pretty good. There it is unfolded. Now, for the price, I think this guy was like $100, but then I got a coupon code with it. So when I got the coupon thing, it was like, I don't know, like $70. You know what I'm saying? So with this thing, does it say if you don't get it with the coupon on sale, like I did, you're gonna pay around about $100 or so for this guy. And this is the Zen Mini, guys. You know what I'm saying? I think this guy has a bigger brother. It has a bigger brother with brushless motors and all that stuff. This is the smaller brother. All right. This is the Zen Mini, the XS818. Let me make sure I'm not cutting up my box. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this boy out the box. I don't want to cut up nothing. You know. Get this boy out the box. Be very careful. Make sure I don't cut up my box on the inside of the drone. There we go. So yeah, it does come with a case. That's pretty nice. You guys know how I feel about cases. All these cheaper companies are seeming to be able to do it. I don't know why a lot of these more expensive companies can't already sell theirs with no case without having to sell a more bundle type of deal type things. These other expensive companies want you to spend the extra buck for you to get a case and some extra batteries. And the cheaper companies just be giving it to you right off the jump. But yeah. So here's the case for it. Real nice case. I love it. I love it. It comes in a case. Has a nice handle right there, zipper. You know. Let's get to it. See what we got up in here. Nice. Man, this thing looks nice. Look, we got some stuff up here. This thing looks pretty dope, man. I think those are brush motors, but it looks like they're brushes. This thing looks pretty dope from the first glance. Before we get to the drone and all that, let's see what we got up here. So, we got a goodie bag with let me see. We got this goodie bag here. We got this goodie. Got this goodie. Of course, we have some prop guards here. If you are a beginner and you're new to flying, you want to try to fly this guy indoors or something without the GPS, definitely put your prop guards on. So here's the prop guards. 4 prop guards they give you, which I'm probably gonna never use, but here's the prop guards. Charger, standard micro USB, to USB. That's probably gonna charge your batteries. What else we got in here? 2 spare propellers. 2 spare propellers there. There you go. So you need a set of 2, and then a Phillips screwdriver remaining left in the bag. So that's what you get in your goodie bags. You get 2 spare props, Phillips screwdrivers, 4 prop guards, and your charger. All right. So that's the contents of the goodie bag. Let's see what else we got here up top. This is our instruction manual. I have to dig that up out of there. And I'm thinking that they say there's no SD card slot, I don't believe. And the range with this guy is about 300 meters. So you're not going to be going no tremendous amount of range with this guy. But for the price point, I think this should be a good one for beginners. Beginners don't need to be going too crazy amount of ranges out too far anyway. So here's our instruction manual. Looks like it's pretty well laid out. Just going over everything. Pretty well laid out. So that's that. Alright, so there's nothing else up there. Let's go ahead and check out the controller. Visuo right there on the top of the controller, as you can see. Of course, it's going to be altitude hold because this is a GPS quadcopter. Look like you have your return home button here, and this might be your headless mode button here. Yeah, your headless mode button here. Return home, headless mode. Like you got a compass calibration button here. This is all me guessing, guys. Power button here. You got a photo button here, video button here. You have rates or your speeds on a dial. Right there it says speeds. If the camera would focus, I'm trying to get the camera to focus. See that? It says speed right there. And it says angle right there. So this is how you position the camera. All right. Pretty nice, well laid out transmitter. We're gonna need, of course, 3 or 4 AA batteries for the back. We'll confirm that when we get out for the flight. Here's our phone holder. Oh, look at that. We even got a nice little telemetry screen in there. I don't even know that. That's a bonus. So you can, when you fly without the app, you can still get some telemetry back through the transmitter. That's pretty cool, guys. I'm digging that. Nice. This guy looks pretty well laid out. And this is your phone holder, of course, guys. Pretty well laid out. Now let's go for the gusto. So I have, of course, the 1 battery version, guys. This guy was like I said, right around $100 or so, and I got it with the coupon code, and it made it like $70. But look at that, it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna, from other reviews, it looks much smaller. And the bigger brother, I forget what the name of it. It's like the Zen Mini or something like that. The bigger brother, the battery goes in up top. This one, the battery goes in the rear. And these look like brushless motors, but they're brushed. They're brushed motors, guys. But this guy looks really well made for the price point. I'm pretty happy with it. Look at that, how it folds out. Almost reminds me of my Beast drone, my SG906. Look at that, it folds out really well. I'm pretty impressed. It's plastic, but it's like really good quality made plastic, guys. So of course it's got that stagger leg design that all these folders be having, where the top are a little bit higher than the rear legs to give it that foldable design. Here it is, Zen Mini, guys. Check it out, the Zen Mini. Bang, all up in your face, all up in your face. Check it out. Has nice foldable props on there, brushless motor, not brushless, I'm sorry, brush motors. Have these protruding landing gear up front, just like all the folders have. Like looks like a baby Xeno or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, man. Like I said, around $100. This is a good price point. Now, of course, these are proprietary batteries, I believe, so you're gonna have to get the batteries from them. And I think I just switched it to on. That's the on and off switch. that I just did, and obviously there's no power in there. Oh, here's the optical flow underneath, and it says there's an SD card slot right there, but nope, that's where, because you can notice the ribbon to the optical flow camera here underneath, so you know you can't put an SD card in there. There's no SD card slot. Here's an optical flow sensor underneath, landing gear. Open it here, open the battery. That's what it says. Oh yeah. I'm not really sure. You open the battery. Did you just pull out? How do you open it? I'm not really sure how you open this guy. It seems like it's pretty well stuck in there. I don't want to break anything off the jump. But she's in there pretty tight, guys. Huh. Yeah, I have to go over the instruction manuals and figure out how to open that battery. Oop, there's the on and off switch. Ah, look at that. On and off switch is on the top. So, to open the battery, do I have to, do that. All right, you have to release this little lever. It's a locking mechanism right here. I didn't know that. So hit that little locking mechanism and it releases the battery, guys. And here's our battery. 3.7 volt, 1800 milliamp hour battery. Bang! It's a little brick. It's a little brick in there. So yeah, we're gonna get that charged up. And then it actually locks in place and then it won't come out. So that's a pretty cool feature right there, that how it locks in place right there. All right, so yeah. You see, as soon as I turned that guy on, that the camera kind of like moved up and down. Did you see that? I don't know if it's gonna do it again. It's not doing it now. Yeah, the Zen Mini, guys. Here it is. It's supposed to be a 4K camera. There's a good quick look at the lens there. So we'll see what it do, man. This is the Zen Mini. All right, get this guy out for a flight, get the batteries charged up, see you guys out in the field. All right, guys, be back. All right, guys, welcome back. So we are outdoors with the Zen Mini here. We're gonna go for our maiden flight with it, my first flight with it. And I want to go over a couple of things. I was looking inside the app and it says a couple of things inside the app. It said this guy has image stabilization. No, I didn't say that on the box. I was going over the settings. I'm not sure if you can see it here on my phone. I'll try to make sure you can see it. It says 4K correction. I turned that on and I turned stabilization on. So, and I switched it to English. Of course, it was in Chinese. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quickly. But yeah, so it says it has image stabilization. We're gonna check that out here inside this app. The app is the FPV Go app. It's a H-Fun type of an app. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So let's go ahead and get this guy all set up. We're gonna take off inside the handicap guy here and see how close a return home we get. Now I only have one battery, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to test out all the flight features of this guy. But we'll see what we can do here, guys. We're just gonna basically just test out the flight performance, see how it performs, and then we'll come back on a different date and test out the flight features. It does have LEDs on the motor pods, green in the front, red in the rear. Let's go ahead and turn on this TX. Let's do a up, down. That should bind us. I think both joysticks down and to the right is the calibration for the level calibration, anyways, gyro calibration. I think it's what it says. There we go. Yeah, you see the lights flash. the controller beeps, letting you know you just did a gyro calibration. And then we need to do a compass calibration. And to do a compass calibration, it's simple. Just press this button. Or maybe hold it. Or short press it, I'm sorry. Short press it, and now it's asking us for a compass calibration, and we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and do this 3 times around, and it beeped, and let's go ahead and turn it up 3 times around. So I'm not sure, we gotta, let me see, try it again. All right, then let's try to do this. You know, all these GPS drones do it differently. Now, do we got it? I think we got a lock. I think we got a lock, guys. Yeah, so we already got 6 satellites going down currently. So let's go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi of this drone here. My maiden flight, guys. My first time doing everything right in front of you guys, and I wanted to do it in front of you guys, letting you know, hey, I'm doing it as I go. It's the M8 5G 4K. We're connected to that. So let's get into the FPV Go app. All right, let's click start flight. Now we do have some telemetry inside the transmitter here. We got 11 satellites so far. Clicking on starting flight. Can we start? Let's click on next. Please take care of safety. Keep this. Submit. All right, look, you can zoom in, it looks like. So let me scroll up the angle of my camera. My camera is look like it's angled all the way down. Yeah, I got connection to the camera. Nice. We got 14 satellites. I think you need at least 9 to take off. So let's see if we can start the recording. Recording started from the transmitter. So it looks like we can take off with this guy. Let's go ahead and just do it down and in. And lift up. I want to let her hover there for a second. Nice. I'm not touching anything. This is brush motors. And you can hear the wind here, guys. You can hear the wind a little bit. Not super duper windy, but it's a little breezy. And check it out. Look like it's hovering pretty fine. Look like it's hovering pretty good there. I can scroll up and down my camera if I want to. That's going up. Let's see. There we go. There we go. I got the camera up a little bit. I don't want to have the props in the shot. Let's go to just take off. Let's see. It says it has 300 meters of range. And she's holding pretty good. Not sure about my rate. It says we have speeds right here. 2 beats. So that's our high rate. We're going to be in our high rate right now. Let's go out and see how far we can go out. Ooh, she did pick up in a little speed, didn't she? So we do got telemetry on a transmitter too as well. That is nice. Says we're 30 meters out. I'm gonna go up a little bit in height. So I'm about 20 meters up, 21 meters up in height, 50, 60 meters out. Just going out. Now I do notice some jello on the camera. I do notice some jello. But hey, you gotta think at a price point. Let me up that camera a little bit. All right, I'm 130 meters out, guys. No breakups yet. 200 meters out. Geomatic Admiral, please leave the source of interference. Let's keep going. So almost 300 meters out. That's her rank. I'm 340 meters out, and I still got connection. Let's keep going. It only said it had 300 meters, I believe. Let's go up a little bit. About 30, we're about 30 meters up. And she's, put the camera down a little bit so I can see kind of where I'm at. There we go. Yeah, we're like 32 meters up, and I still got, wow, guys, I'm 442 meters out from the little, the little guy, and I still got connection. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. Guys, I paid less than $100 for this guy. Now, I'll be honest, the camera quality is not the greatest. It's not the greatest camera quality, but at 444 meters, and it only boasted 300 meter range, and I'm still out, and I still got control. And remember, there's no SD card, so you're seeing directly as it comes back to my phone. I went out like, oh, she went out a lot now. Where you going, baby? I lost my feed, and it's going out a lot. Come back. Come back. I'm pulling back on it, trying to get my feed back. I'm 484 meters out. I'm gonna hit 487 meters out. I'm gonna hit return to home. I lost my, there we go, I got my feedback. I said I went almost 500 meters out. I was like 487 meters out, guys, which is pretty impressive. I should have did a screen recording. But from 487 meters out, let's see how close, and we took off from inside the handicap guy. Let's see how close of a return to home she does. I'm pretty impressed, guys. I think I paid like, what, $70 for this guy? And she's coming. I think I see her. I see her. Here she comes. She's like a little black dot over there. Here she goes. There she goes. Coming back nice and smooth. Look at that. Coming on back to daddy. Wow. That's pretty good, guys. I'm pretty impressed with that. So I'm not touching anything. We're doing a return to home with the Visuo XS818, guys. Your boy Drones and Dogs. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, man. Put that camera up a little bit. Wow. She's coming on home. I'm just gonna let her land. I want to see how close she lands. It's getting a little choppy up there. How close she lands to the handicap guy. And she was coming pretty close. You remember how close the Bugs 5 landed to the handicap guy? She's gonna come close. I want to make sure that camera's all the way up when she lands, though. Look at that. Here she goes. She took off from inside the handicap guy. Wow. Now that's impressive. Guys, for less than $100 I paid for this guy, look at this. This is where we took off from. That's where she landed. I'm pretty impressed with that. Let's stop the recording. Stop the recording right there. I want to go ahead and just take off. We still got battery life. I want to just take off again. We'll do inboard. I'm pretty impressed. So far, for the price point, let's take it up and let her hover there. For the price point, I'm pretty impressed. Let's get a close look at it right there. The Zen Mini. Bang. Rocking with your boy Drones and Dogs. Woo, she got a little funky there. Woo. I think the wind buffered it there. I'm not touching anything. Yeah, man. So, I haven't taken any photos yet. Bring it down right here. This is me right here. And I'm gonna take a photo. It says low battery now. It took a photo. So we're in low battery warning. Yeah, we are in low battery. 1 bar left. I'm starting the recording. How do I look on the camera, guys? How do I look? Your boy Drones and Dogs. So this is supposed to be its 4K camera. with stabilization and all that. But right now on my phone, everything looks all wobbly, so I don't know how it's gonna look to you guys. But yeah, this is what it is. Go ahead, stop that. We're recording, and we're gonna just land this girl. Now there is no land button, so I think you just have to bring it home. When you land it, you just have to bring it on down and do it down and out. Manually landing it. If I hold the motor, if I hold it all the way down, if you hold the throttle all the way down, it will shut it off. I'm pretty impressed for the price point of this little thing, guys. How it performs. Now I haven't tested any other app functions and stuff like that, like the follow me and the waypoints and all that stuff, but it did an impressive return to home. It went out almost 500 meters when it only said it had a 300 meter range. There's no Wi-Fi, I mean there's no SD card in here, and it still was able to keep up pretty good, almost out to 500 meters, guys. 487 meters it went out before I lost my connection. That's pretty good for just a Wi-Fi based drone. So this is the Visuo, guys, XS818, the Zen Mini. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'm your boy Drones and Dogs. If you like these reviews, if you appreciate my channel, I appreciate you guys would like this video, subscribe, tell your friends to tell a friend about Drone and Dogs. All right, guys, I'm out. Deuces.